So we're Harebrained Schemes. We're talking about their new game, Dragonfall Shadowrun. Please, you gotta give us the scoop on Shadowrun.
No problem. So Shadowrun Returns came out last year. It was a Kickstarter hit. It was kind of overwhelming. That came out last year. Dragonfall came out this February. It was DLC, major expansion for Shadowrun, and we were really proud of that game. It got great reviews. The fan reaction was great. We also got a lot of feedback on Shadowrun, which is what really led to Dragonfall. We took all the fan feedback, put it into Dragonfall, and then after Dragonfall came out, a whole bunch of feedback started rolling in again of what they'd love to see again. And one of the major things they wanted is for Dragonfall to be a standalone title. So that's one of the first things what is going on here? Oh, hey, this is the creator of Shadowrun, Jordan Weissman, and the creator of Golem Arcana.
I had to give him shit.
That's right.
I'll let you get back
By
to
the way,
photobombing
business
interviews,
now.
that's what we do.
This is very similar to how it works in our office, actually. We sit about this close together at the office. So anyway, we took fan feedback again to make Dragonfall, and Dragonfall is just leaps and bounds ahead of Shadowrun Returns, and really, really proud of that.
I see that.
Yeah. Well, then we got feedback again about Dragonfall, things that they'd like to see in it. Again, standalone being one of them. But they wanted the ability to, for example, to sort of guide the growth of their party.
Yeah.
So that's in there. Or to be able to swap out the weapons on their party and things like that and control their inventory. They really wanted to see their party members' personal stories play out.
Yeah.
So we've added 5 new missions to the game, alternate endings to the game, soundtrack to the game. We completely revamped the UI, we revamped the AI, we revamped the combat system, we put in new music, cats and dogs living together, complete anarchy.
Right?
Yeah.
Up is down, black is white. That's
I don't even know where I am right now. Even Steam achievements we have. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So then what presented the biggest challenge, I guess, when taking Shadowrun Returns and making it its own standalone game to Shadowrun Dragonfall?
I think the biggest challenge really is deciding what to do and what not to do. We had so many ideas, right, and there was so much feedback. We had to sort of pick and choose what we're going to do and to make sure that it didn't break sort of the experience that everybody already loved. So that was the biggest challenge, but after that, the team was so passionate to make Dragonfall, and I think it really shows in the work. That's what we're really all about, is making things that really jazz us, you know what I mean?
Get super psyched up.
Yeah.
So then, what was the most overwhelming piece of the fan feedback?
For which product? Shadowrun Returns? Or?
For Dragonfall.
Oh, for Dragonfall.
Yeah, what was the biggest piece?
I think there were 2. One of them was that people wanted to see the stories play out for their party members. They were really into that. I think that the story got like the biggest buzz of everything, right?
Yeah.
People were really into it. It's a real Shadowrun story. It's a really gray area. There's no right or wrong answers in this game. And so they really wanted to see that. And they wanted to see the alternate endings too. They wanted more personal agency to be able to guide how this thing really goes. And we gave it to them.
So then, are there going to be plans to further affect the Shadowrun Returns storyline even further? Is there going to be more sequels or more, or additional content? Will we be seeing more of that?
We'll see. I don't know. Jury's out. We've got a lot of ideas. We're really sort of heads down on this in Golem. We can't think that far ahead anymore. So the key for us, again, is listening to feedback. So after this comes out, we'll listen, and then we'll make our next move. So then
players who are interested and are still playing, how can they give you that feedback? Or maybe someone who wouldn't know.
Shadowrun.com, we monitor that, and the Steam forums. We're always reading those all the time. And what we do is we don't like people to write to us and tell us their feedback. We don't want to get into that conversation. That's less interesting to us. We like it when our fans talk to each other and they throw ideas back and forth, and we just go, that is a good idea.
So it's the candid conversation.
Yeah, exactly. And we monitor everything.
So and I gotta say, I keep seeing this. The visuals are absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
How did you combine the visual theme to the new music? What sort of inspirations did you draw on that?
Well, this game takes place in Berlin, right? And the game director, Mike McCain, and our composer for Dragonfall, John Everest, really worked together very well. And we also work with John Everest on Golem Arcana. And we just sat down and talked about the themes of the game and what we were trying to get out of it, because there's a lot of subtlety in it, but also it's that, look, it's also an action game too.
Yeah, right.
So you have to balance those things together. And it's through really tight collaboration that we're able to get the effects that we did.
Okay. So then, one final question then.
Sure.
So, what kind of price point can we expect to see, and with the Steam achievements?
Oh, sure.
And any additional stuff? What kind of price point can we?
So,
players
Shadowrun
see?
Dragonfall Director's Cut is $14.99, the same price as the original Dragonfall. But not only that, if you own Dragonfall, you get an upgrade to this for free.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very
It's all about giving back.
right.
No, it really is.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You know, they told us what to do, we did it. All right, here you go. Hope you love it. Tell your friends.
And so, okay, yeah. Sorry, I said one final
Are
question.
you overwhelmed with Dragonfall? Is that what's going on?
I kind of
Yeah,
am. I'm
your
not
heart
gonna
is
lie.
palpitating in your chest just a little bit.
I can feel it right there. So,
Right there.
so from Gen Con 2014, this is a guy named Joe, Dungeon Crawlers Radio. Remember to catch us every Thursday night live from 6 to 8 Mountain Standard Time. Thank you very much from Harebrained Schemes, Gen Con 2014, reminding you always, get more from your games.